Hey guys, it's your boy. We back with more White content, and it's time for to test Hope Summers in Alliance Battle Extreme and see if she is meta for combat female or not. This video is special because I have just transcended, just built her. Also, I have a bunch of runs to show you. The solo run, I'm gonna go with that. Also, she has the contenders. She-Hulk team, I'm not trying in this video. Maybe I'll try later down the line. But I will be trying the solo run with the Hope because she also is a strong character, so we can use Titania, Hope as well as Valkyrie. I feel should be the triple swap best team. So first of all, with this team up, we're gonna go for Hope team up, Hope solo. And then we'll also try the Nebula team up with Hope Summers and see how much damage we can do because Nebula recently came with the update. So it'll be nice to see. So let me just show you the builds of all of these characters. All of these characters have mighty rages, and the Valkyrie 6-star artifact, although 4 to 6-star artifact is not a big difference. Nebula is built like this, also with the CTP of Rage Mighty with the 4-star artifact. Titania also, actually she has been meta for a very long time. She came with the Hulk tier 4 update. So the Titania artifact is PvP, so it doesn't really matter. Hope looks like this. She is the only one that doesn't have Odin's Blessings, Mighty Rage, and a 4-star artifact as we have right now, which looks pretty nice. Let me just show you the cards and the swords, and then I'm going to show you the rotation that we will be using for Hope Summers. I have 3 videos, 3 runs for you, I should say, in this video. First one, we're gonna go for the Hope Summers solo run and see how she scores. Then we'll go to Nebula, Hope, and Titania swap, and then later. So first skill, like Transcend skill, is an instant cancel skill, so you don't have to worry about that. First skill is kind of useless, so just a fodder skill. Second skill, you can actually cancel delayed after she throws that hands, right there. You can do that. Third skill is pretty nice actually, but do not cancel it too early. It is also a delayed cancel skill, so you can cancel the third skill right here, and you will get the inferno damage in the end, which is cool. Fourth skill is where we will get the proc. Do not cancel it, let it run fully. In the run, I made a mistake and I was canceling the fourth skill slight early, so maybe you can squeeze in more damage. Fifth skill is sort of like the cable skill that we have, also is an instant cancel skill, so you can easily cancel out. So the rotation that we will follow will be 6 cancel, 5 cancel, 3 delay cancel, 2 delay cancel, 4. You can also try 5 2 delay cancel, 3 5, but I like it this way because the damage kind of aligns up with everything. Let's just move on and see how they perform in ABX, and let's see. So first of all, obviously, as I said, I'm trying starting with Hope Summer solo. Now there's one issue I found with the solo run, which is why I think the triple swap will be better, because the proc actually is good, but somehow the fourth skill triggers the next proc a lot of times. Also, if there is early proc, you might miss your proc from your third skill. It will happen eventually once you start going to rotation. Look at that, the proc will start getting delayed, and you will basically get it delayed on your fourth skill, which will kind of mess up the next proc. As you can see, the proc is already activated. I have the skills available, but there is no proc right now, and this is, I think, the biggest issue in the solo play if you really want to play her solo. The good thing is that solo play, she actually is very strong. Just like Nebula, she also performs very nice compared to the previous characters. But I do believe that the swap play definitely should give more. Also, the cancel is very easy because the cancel paralyze at least is on the fourth skill, and she does pretty nice damage. It will be nice to see how she performs in the silence and burn season, because those are kind of the seasons which, the roars are not exactly delayed. You'll have to basically you'll probably have more problems than actually solutions with most of the characters during burn and silence. Usually only silence. Burn is quite easy these days with most of the characters having burn. Certain characters don't have that, but that's still okay. So we will be touching the 10 million marker very soon right here, trying to get the proc on every single skill. We are delaying. I think I swear, like, this was the reason I did not use the first skill, because it could trigger the next proc. So I wanted to make sure that I do get the proc right. So that's why I'm just going with the whole thing. Although she's very easy to use, honestly. That's the only thing that I like. She does have sort of, like, you can say, proc issues, because as you can see, the proc timing is bad. skills actually come out of cooldown before the CTP cooldown has CTP actually has cooled down with the next proc. This is why the rotations and everything whatever you use will get delayed. It's good obviously if you can delay the roars, which definitely gives you some extra damage, and it does help you out with the score. Now we are trying to reach 12 million pretty comfortably. She is able to reach, so maybe she might be able to do 13 in the end, because usually 30, like the last 30 seconds, usually you make about a million score for these characters. Tier 4s actually make more score, but it depends. Anyways, so we have 13 million. We just hit 13 million, so maybe 13.2 is what should we get. The proc is not here. If the proc was early, we could have absolutely hit maybe 13.25, but we got almost 13.2 solo run. Now let me show you the swap play with Titania, which will start with Titania, then Nebula, and then we will go to Hope Summers. All these runs I'm doing Hope 2 rotations, and Nebula and all the other characters only 1 rotation, because I found that basically Hope does more damage on the normal rotation than all the other characters. It's not a big like jump, but definitely it's a lot better when you have it, you know, for the 3 minutes over. It's pretty nice. Plus the good thing is that with the swap play you don't have to worry about the weird and bad proc timings, because you have enough time. And you will see what I'm doing right now. As I said previously in the video, like just now, I'm canceling the Hope's 4th skill slightly early here, which is really bad from my end. I did the skill preview, but I did not check if she has some nice burst damage in the end. She has sort of Captain Marvel sort of like burst right in the end of the 4th skill, and if you cancel you do lose flight points. So probably all these runs can go 200k higher, or maybe 100k higher. It all depends on delays as well, as long as you get the proc. But I'm just talking about the optimistic situation if you don't cancel the 4th and let it run basically fully to dish out all the damage. So we will see how that rolls out. And the score absolutely is like, it's not big, I guess, from like, honestly, look at this. I also have really bad timing, so this run, I believe this run alone can improve about 200k on its own if I had a better timing on these characters. So that was literally the first run that I had played, so I do have a timing issue with this thing. So we'll see about that. You know, it might make slight difference, but I feel the teams are going to be very close, all of them. Usually the same thing actually happened before when people were using She-Hulk, Valkyrie, and I believe Titania, and then some people actually came in and thought that I also tried myself. Titania, Valkyrie, and Scream scores about the same certain seasons. So I guess it's actually never have been a big difference in the combat female category in terms of score output, and I'm still feeling weird about they not introducing a combat female tier 4. It has been ages. Maybe they are waiting for She-Hulk tier 4. Maybe Crescent is gonna get a uniform. Maybe they could do, you know, I don't know, a paywall combat tier 4 later down the line. So I don't know. We will see how that rolls out, and I suppose like as soon as we get that, and these characters might lose value, and that is why I feel Netmarble keeps increasing the number of characters that we get for combat female and keeping them to only transcended or tier 3. 13.4, maybe we can reach 13.6 if we had better timing with that. Now we have the OG, which I really was thinking will be the best: Titania, Hope, and Valkyrie swap. The bad thing about this is that Valkyrie's damage is the worst among all these characters. The good thing is that because we have this one, we still are having the 55% damage increase support from Valkyrie, as well as the artifact buff. So all those things combined definitely helps. Valkyrie has been in the meta for a very long time. Since the Fearless Defender uniform, she has been right there as a main damage DPS character, and after the Love and Thunder she became even stronger. Titania being in this, I don't know how much time it has been, maybe 1.5 years. since we got Hulk tier 4. She was there with the fearless, I forgot the name, Fear itself. Yeah. So like it's crazy, you know. I think Titania and Valkyrie are probably the best options and investment for a CTP of Rage of build. They have been in the meta, and I feel they will be in the meta until a new combat tier 4 arrives. Then maybe it might come to a solo, because this is the only day at the moment and cheapest as well. Not cheapest, but yeah, this is probably the only day remaining right now in the whole alliance battle schedule weekly that we play triple swap. There is no other character anymore. Speed villain also has just become, I believe, goblin. So we'll see about that, how it rolls out. So we are really touching 10 million right here. I'm trying to delay the roar, and we did get the delay beautifully done, and we are able to get some extra damage. That's good. As long as you get the damage, as long as you get the delay, it's all nice and tidy. So we will be touching 11 million pretty soon. I think 1 minute marker we should have a look at that. Valkyrie's damage is pathetic, definitely. Valkyrie damage is absolutely pathetic. Titania can have bad proc sometimes, but I've seen, I don't know with the why, but normal rage Titania proc really sucks. But a mighty rage Titania with the enrage actually has pretty consistent procs, which is fantastic. Now this was I was thinking he's gonna double jump, but I was able to get my transcend skill, not actually transcend skill, but I was able to get this thing in before it. Now I was not able to get proper damage from Valkyrie. I had to cancel because Titania was coming to rescue right here. Maybe I could have switched to Titania a bit later and do Hope Summers 2 rotation in the end, but we will see. We just got past the 13 million barrier right here. We still have, probably I can do 2 rotations for her. We will see. We have 13.3, one more, and do not switch to Valkyrie because she does a lot more damage, and we end up about 13.61 million. Probably the same score that we would have gotten if the switch timing was better with the Nebula team. Now, is Hope Summers meta or not? Yes, she's meta. From the Nebula team that we were using before without Hope Summers team, we were only getting 13 million. So it seems about 500k to maybe 600k increase if you just have Hope in the team. If you are playing it better, or if you put Odin's Blessing, I feel the increase in the score for the combat female over the Nebula team up without Hope Summers seems to be about 700k to 800k, depending on the account and the Odin's Blessings. They will absolutely add more, and this team up I feel is the best. Nebula you can still use. Nebula I feel like a trap. Last update we just got Nebula. Maybe Nebula doesn't have the new Odin's Blessings. Maybe with the fire damage, Nebula might be the meta, replacing Valkyrie, but we will see about that. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about the combat female meta. I will probably try and see She-Hulk and how she performs later down the line, because she's the only one I did not try. Maybe with this team up, maybe with something different. So I'll try, and if I find something else, I'll do more test, and I'll let you guys know later down the line in the next latest videos. Thank you so much for watching. If you do enjoy this video, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you already have not, and as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one. See ya.